Welcome to the Moon Magic Tarot channel. Oh wow, thank you so much for joining me. I was really compelled in this little reading. This is one of my spontaneous little readings where we just touch base with your spirit team right here, right now, and ask if there is a message for you. And I was really drawn to two sets of animal cards. Let's have a look at this one. Dear love, be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. Okay, that is the first card for this little spontaneous reading. As I was saying, I was drawn to two sets of animal cards, and also both aligning very much with Native American traditions, and also some angel cards, the Angel Power Tarot. Let's have a little look at this second pack of animal oracle cards. Okay, let's have a look at these. You have the card of grouse. You have a blank card in reverse. Now this is very, very interesting. And then you have wild boar. Okay. Let's push those up. I think that's what we'll do. And we'll draw some Archangel Power Tarot cards as well and see what we are shown for your message right here, right now, today. I am seeing this card first of all. And this one. It's actually this one here. These two, I'm just going to sit them over there. Okay, Super Souls, let us have a look at these first. You have 4 of Raphael. Seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. And this is sitting under the card of grouse. Now, grouse is an interesting card. It's an interesting energy. Grouse is a card that it speaks of the spiral dance of creation. And in Native American traditions, this is about empowerment. If tribal peoples were going to do a vision quest, they might paint spirals on themselves as they entered that questing position on that questing journey, hoping that with the spiral, that image imprinted upon them, that would mean that spirit would bring them guidance and a message of higher vision that would connect them to their purpose, to the next move. Now this is really interesting. We have dear love, be gentle with yourself. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. And 4 of Raphael. Seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. I feel there is a situation around you that has sort of either left you questioning whether you made the right choice or the right decision, really potentially suggesting that you do actually, you need to look at this. We have the 3. I'll speak about this in just a moment. I think it's left you questioning whether something that you thought you wanted was the right thing in some way, shape or form. Now, the blank cards are interesting and it's in reverse. The blank card ultimately in this pack is an invitation to create a card of your choice. So you're being given a choice. And what I'm seeing around you is something that didn't maybe work out exactly as you had hoped or as you'd planned. And yet it's kind of brought you down a little bit. But what is really interesting, right behind you, we have Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael is one of the angels, the archangels, the energy. If you think of angels as pure energy, available like a consciousness, each a unique consciousness with a unique contribution. Raphael is the angel that is known to be brought to us for assistance in the embodiment of another human being. So I'm actually seeing somebody approaching you Okay, but you're not seeing them. There's an opportunity being given to you. It may not be with you right yet, but it's almost as though there is an opportunity that's on your horizon. Here we have the horizon. If this little girl here was to turn around and look out to sea, if she were to hold this gigantic conch shell to her ear, she would hear a message. There's a dragonfly hovering here, 2 dragonflies, offering possibility, all of these shells lying around her, and yet she can neither see nor hear. It's as if your emotions, due to a circumstance that have left you feeling disempowered in some way, or left you feeling a little bit despondent or disappointed. Because this is in reverse, it's sort of suggesting that actually you can choose a different pathway, and it's going to emerge very quickly. Reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. We have a child in this card. Isn't that gorgeous? And then 10 of Ariel. We'll talk about this in a minute. But it is as if just temporarily, it may just be that you are depleted, you're tired, you may have come in from a long shift, but the energy around you is of being sufficiently tired in some way, shape or form. It could just be the end of a long day, and actually at the end of a long day, or I don't know if you've been unwell. I had COVID recently, and do you know, I really noticed how that affected me emotionally. It was like I was absolutely wiped out, and I noticed that when I was having COVID, if I started to do too much, even though I was feeling better, it sort of had an emotional effect. My emotions were basically less resilient, and I was a bit more sensitive. And talking to other people, definitely I've come across this when people have had various viruses, even prior to COVID and lockdown. So I sort of feel like for some reason you've felt as if your own capacity to be creative is depleted by something. Your team are simply saying to you, look, get grounded, be kind and gentle to yourself, see the light in all things. This is really important that something didn't work out, or if you are just feeling tired, it will pass. There is an opportunity right around you. Literally, I almost feel like, you know, in the pantomimes at Christmas, it's kind of like he's behind you, or, you know, they're behind you. And then you look and you can't see it. It's actually, but there is something coming in for you. We're seeing that the despondence is temporary. Okay. We are seeing 3 of Raphael, reasons to celebrate. And so this card, which is currently in a reverse position, your guides are saying, look, just because you can't see the possibility, it's coming in. And this is very imminent. Reason to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. And the 10s are those points of completion. 10 of Ariel, there is so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. So something that has been not quite emerging is about to. Wild boar is a lovely energy because it's about facing your fears. So we're hearing here from your guides and your spirit team, look, you're fearful that something you really want won't happen. It is coming, and it is coming soon. They are really encouraging you to hold your energy, keep your energy buoyant. Even if you're tired, then look after yourself. Have a salt bath. Go take care of you. It's temporary. Look at this. We have the card of the world, Archangel Michael, a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. And then we have 2 of Ariel. It's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun. This is telling us something. It's exactly what I was tuning into when I was saying to you, you know, maybe you're just coming in from the end of a day or a long shift, or you're juggling a lot of different things, or you're trying to write the book whilst you're doing the day job, or whatever you're doing. I think you've been slightly burning the candle at both ends. Keep everything in balance. You know, that's exactly the energy that I was tuning into. Really every day. These readings are very much about everyday stuff with lovely, lovely, lovely messages from your spirit team coming along, sometimes to give you very direct information, sometimes just to bolster you up and say, hang on a minute, be kind to yourself, love yourself, you're working your socks off. You know, this is all going to happen. Don't let your tiredness, your exhaustion deplete you to the point where you lose sight of your own belief in what you want. Face your fears. This is happening. There's going to be celebration. I'm seeing something quite quickly here with a 3 and then a 10. Absolutely gorgeous. The 2s always bring us energy. Bring energy in and require balance, and then we have this completion, a very happy ending. The reading could not be clearer for you. It is all about bolstering you, boosting you, and saying, you know, hold your vision. This is going to happen. Just because you're tired, it doesn't mean that your emotions should sink and that your outlook or your perspective should change. All it means is that you need to absolutely take care of you. You know, go and get some really good food and have a salt bath and look after yourself. Watch a really joyous, bubbly film or listen to some of your favorite music, but lift yourself up again. Your team are literally walking beside you, also wanting to lift you, hold up that buoyancy and give you a message of perseverance with love, joy and continued support. Super souls, I hope you have enjoyed this little touching base reading. I'm putting these up in between the bigger pick a card readings that I do. I always do 2 or 3 big pick a card readings every week. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your likes, shares, comments. Thank you to those of you who give back through the super thanks. You are really appreciated. And thank you all of you who are supporting my work on Patreon. I hope you are enjoying your tutorials. This month we are having a tutorial all about using runes, and I am busy preparing a PDF file for you guys with the meanings of the runes, so you can join that webinar, that tutorial for the month, with a load of information right in front of you. Anyone new to me and my channel, for those of this wonderful community that support me ongoing and support all of the work that I do on Patreon, I do a free tutorial, a series of tutorials on Patreon for those people about learning to read the tarot cards and the runes. Super souls, pick yourself up, look after yourself. You absolutely deserve what is coming to you, the good that's coming to you. Hold that light, hold that vision, hold that energy. Tons and tons and tons of love.